Welcome or welcome back to my channel, Dripping in Alchemy. My name is Starr. So today I'm going to enter into this space again with some lavender incense. So there is something about being grounded at this time, making sure that your energy is at most peace as possible. And I'm also going to open up the space with a little bit of sound. Every time I do that of late, I feel like I just get really lost in the sound. So there's something in that for some. And I wanted to share a channel of a very dear soul sister who has got a lot of sound bowl, I wanted to say resurrection healings out there. So I'll tag that in the description, Amity's channels. So as I was just getting myself together for this, I really felt like this message was stepping forward of remember that you are the prize. And I saw the number 13 there, so I don't know who needs to hear it, but you are the prize and you are important. And I think that there might be a strong energy in the collective of abandonment, and I definitely feel like this is very personal to me, and this is something that I've been having to work through consistently on my journey, is this idea of feeling abandoned and the root cause of that and where that has come from. So we are going to be addressing that today, so we're going to get pretty deep. So if you're not prepared to be digging so deep today, 144, perhaps don't step forward. But I've got a really, well, I think it's a really amazing revelation to share with everyone today. So I wanted to bring in the abundance turtle, as I've been calling them, and I was taken by much surprise, and maybe everyone else here guessed it, but the turtle opens. The turtle opens, everyone. I did not know that this turtle opens. I was shocked. Flabbergasted was the word that went. The turtle opens. So I can keep things in this teeny tiny turtle now. How great. So I can put little notes of abundance in the turtle. I think this may be something that we need to do together. What should I put in the turtle? Do let me know. But I was very excited by that. So I hope that you're all just as excited as I am. But I've got also something that I felt uncomfortable when it came in, but I have to just trust the energies. And I felt like I was going to pull from this deck of cards specifically, which is the tree, and I was thinking the tree of life, and I was hearing that this is a warning for someone. And you know, don't worry, but I feel like this is a message of a warning for someone out there. So trust in your, I wouldn't say trust in your imagination, but also, oh gosh, 21, illuminate the shadow, focus on a solution. So for someone, I feel like you might be trapped in your shadow right now, and this is something that you need to address, because I feel like it's pulling in energies into your vicinity that you just don't need to be connecting to anymore. So trust in where, it was 2-2 on the clock there, 3-2-2. Trust in where you're being guided, but make sure that it's not your shadow that is leading you. And I'm being drawn to this moon here and this black cat here, which I'm seeing as a panther or some sort of, black cat specifically. There is something here very important for someone. And I'm not even going to put this card into the spread today, because that's a separate message on its own. So maybe that's all you came for, whoever that resonates with. But I'm actually going to cut energies with that, because I feel like that energy doesn't need to be around you. So let's take a minute just to cut all calls of negative intent, anything that is here of the shadow that isn't helpful, because the shadow is helpful as long as we're learning the lessons. But for someone, it's like the lesson's been learned, but for some reason you keep pulling this energy in. So let's cut the cords to that. So if you need to go deeper with this, perhaps some cord cutting meditations will be beneficial for you, because I did bring the 2 black feathers again. So working with black obsidian as well, to get rid of any energies that do not need to be where you are, because I feel like this energy of magic wants to step forward. And I brought in this fairy spoon that has lapis lazuli on the end. So there is something to magical and mystical energy being right at your fingertips the minute that you decide to let go of something. And I brought in this necklace gem that a very dear soul sister sent me. And when I picked it up, I just felt this rush of energy of just the most amount of love And I do have another channel, which is a dragon channeling channel, which is called Dragon Heart Light, which is also in the description if that resonates with you. But there's something in mystical energy right now and being the source of, I wanted to say play, but source of abundance for you. But I'm going to pull from Oracle and Tarot again today, 511 on the clock there. So yeah, let's just delve in a little bit deeper, everyone. But we are going to get pretty deep, I feel. Deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learning through experience and depths. And I think this is where some of you are right now. Like, you know that you have gone to the absolute depths and you're trying to pull up everything that you've learned to be of service for you so that it doesn't become a hindrance. And I'm hearing, yeah, you're right on the money if you're doing that. The ripple effect, part of something bigger, details are being taken care of. And don't worry, I felt such a strong pressure on my heart space sitting down. It was like a true ache in my heart, and I was feeling like, oh gosh, there was a real strong presence of just like anxiousness in the collective, and I can feel it. So breath work is going to be beneficial for everyone here. And just taking a minute to breathe. And I was reading the Insight Timer app, and I think it said something like an inhale and exhale is a meditation all in itself. So remember that you don't have to spend hours in meditation. It can be 30 seconds that changes your entire life. So do remember that, everyone. And I feel like this is very much a call to come back to you. What do you need? Like, that's what I'm hearing right now. What is it that you truly need to bring yourself back into center? Because for some, myself included, it's been a long and arduous path, and it's like, okay, the universe is like, listen, you've learned your lessons, what do you need? Put in your requests, everyone, is what I'm hearing. Put in your requests. The water codes, ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. And I knew this card was going to come out, and the codes are within you. The blueprint is within you, and there is a specific place that the blueprint lives within some. And if that resonates with you, please do message me, because I have something more to share with you. Otherwise, ask to be shown your blueprint. And I'm being drawn to my dried roses here. So yeah, confirmation, something, I don't even know what that was. Something crashed outside. So that's a massive confirmation for some. The blueprint is in the rose. What is the rose to you? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like I'm having to be quite cryptic here. Yeah, she flows. Ease, being open to change, going with the flow in life. And I was being drawn to sirens, 737, before sitting down here. So there was something in the siren call. For some of you, you need to tap into your divine feminine siren energy in order to help you understand the true depths of you. And for some, you know, maybe you haven't delved into your shadow deep enough to truly come back out again. And I'm really being drawn to the hues of these cards, the turquoise color. So the idea of opulence, the idea of beauty, and I want to say, how do I word this? Like femininity in its purest form. But there's like an edge to it. It's not quite femme fatale. I don't know how to describe this energy. It's not quite femme fatale, but it teeters on the edge of that. And it's not quite goddess energy, but it's somewhere in between. And it's the maiden in between both of those expressions. Femme fatale and the goddess, but in a maiden energy. So there's like a line of innocence and purity that runs through that. And I'm trying to find a better word for purity, because I don't believe that the connotations that it holds should be what it is, but I haven't quite found the word for it yet. And if you understand what I'm saying, it's like the frequency of the siren, the frequency of Lemuria is that vibration, if you resonate with that, or at least something to give you a marker point for. And I knew this card was going to come out, but I was seeing the other depiction of this plunging, diving in deep into the cosmic energy with the Starseed Oracle. Plunge, don't hold back, it's time, go for it and dive in. And for some of you, this is what you need to do. I'm hearing like hot girl summer, and you know, take whatever resonates here. He, she, they, them, all is welcome. But that understanding, like, this is the summer for you. And even if you are in your winter period, I want to say that you are ripe with energy right now. And maybe this is the pure shadow that you're coming from, but it's in such a balanced state. It's like I would just want to like ping you off into the universe and just like go. Like, I feel like that's what God's Source Creator is doing right now. It's like, yes, you're in prime energy, like go for. That's what I'm feeling. So have the goal to do that. Like, please don't stop. Into the unknown, underworld depths, courage, and facing your fears. And I think it's only fear that is holding some back. 959 on the clock there. Do not let your fears hold you back. The water carrier, what really matters, reflection, and reprioritize. And for some of you, what really matters is you. It is you. That's it. And hearing like literally everything and everyone else. And I'm really feeling that energy. What do you need? What do you want? Go for it. 122, 1022. What do you need? What do you want? Go for it. I'll say it one more time. What do you need? What do you want? Go for it. And I'm really hoping that that sticks in. And, you know, perhaps you feel like you are a stick in the mud, or you've been hearing this, or you've been told this. It's like, won't she quit? Like, I'm literally feeling the energy around you from some. And you're like, no, I won't. And your teams of light are saying, good, but focus this energy on you. I feel like perhaps you've been directing energy in a space that it just doesn't need to go. And you need to just flip that energy back around and give it to you. And draw in everything to you that you want to be experiencing this lifetime. Flip that energy that you've been putting outwards in. And I'm seeing like a massive dragon's eye in my mind's eye right now. So there is something that you are in direct alignment with, in like the whimsy and the most beautiful and magical that is ready to come towards you. So for someone, all you have to do is just flip the perspective, give all of your energy back to you and see what happens. And I promise you, things are going to shift. Things are going to shift, things are going to change, and you're going to think, oh my gosh, I wish I'd done this sooner. And I'm being drawn to the dragon plates on the floor there. So there might be some channelings from my dragon channel that are going to be beneficial for you. And they're aligning the chakras. They are just kind of like pep talks and some energy and frequency from the dragons. And yeah, I feel like right now there might be a lot of release. And this is what I was feeling with this water energy. And the tears hold the codes. That was the message that I got before sitting down. And for someone, your tears... it's like your tears heal the world. The more you cry, the more you gain. Whoa, which is like so profound to even put into words. And it's not because the universe wants to make you sad, but there is something in the purity of your pain that it comes back around. And I'm hearing the Green Day, I think it's Green Day, when I come around. Like there's something in, like you asked for this pain. You asked for this pain that you are sat in right now because you knew you were going to alchemize it to be like pure fire. And when I sat down, I was just seeing fire everywhere. And I heard, put the fire down. And I've been given this message. It was like, okay, we need no more fire right now. You need to just really sink into a state of peace. And for some, what am I feeling? Like you need to come back down. You need to come back down. Perhaps there's been a lot of anger in your spaces, and that's okay. But divine inspiration is going to come to you when you're in your most amount of peace. So trust in yourself right now. And I feel like this might be a very solo journey for some right now. And if it feels like it, and if it feels like you want it to be that, that's okay. Yeah, you're allowed to make that decision. For someone, you felt like you couldn't make that decision for self, but you can, and you're allowed. And I think for some, you were afraid that you were going to regret this later. And I'm hearing you regret nothing with the alarm here, and I keep hearing sound the alarm. Yeah, you're just stuck in your mental mind for some of you still right now, and that's okay. But perhaps seek guidance within this. You know, talk it out with friends, talk it out to your spirit teams, just speak out to ether if you have no one, you know, and I'm always here to support. Leave the comments so we can support each other if there's things that you're going through. But there is a stream of energy that wants to come to you, and it's you, and it's divine source, and it's God. And call them in, you know, whatever is of your highest light to you, call them in to help you, because I'm hearing like they hate seeing their baby struggle. Like that's literally what I'm hearing. So have the strength to be vulnerable. Have the strength to be vulnerable right now. You are the lamb. Yeah. And perhaps you feel like you've just gotten out of the pack of wolves. 14:14 on the clock there is confirmation. And wolf spirit is very close to my heart. So, you know, I don't like to take that energy as that most of the time, because I just see them as real majestic creatures. But yeah, there's something, you've been in a pack of wolves, and yeah, you've been set free. You are the fool right now, but you are no fool, honey, is what I'm hearing. There might be some queens here, because I'm hearing everything quite sassily. Yeah, which is really funny to me. You're the magician. And it's like you live in this pool of cosmic creation, and your tears are the catalyst for this change. The infinity symbol might be very significant right now, or something that you want to look out for as a signifier, and the pentacles as well. Yeah, you're ready to be crowned. Whoever is here, you're ready to be crowned. I'm hearing the crown jewels, so take from that what you will. Yeah. Get out of conflict. And I think this is conflict within your own self. Stand in your power. And for some, you know, it causes conflict the minute that you step out in your power. And you just don't have to focus on that. You know, ease being open to change. And it's okay for you to just be with you. Someone needs to hear that right now. And in you being you, it causes a lot of conflict around you. But that doesn't matter. Don't listen to the noise. Yeah, don't take the light off of you. Don't take the light out of you. Keep following your North Star and your North Star alone. Yeah, because it draws you back to your heart. And for some, it's your heart. And I keep sharing this message of the heartbreak is the power. And for some, you know, your heart space is your catalyst. It's like the pain within you, if it's alchemized, is the purest form of energy. And that's for everyone, but for some specifically, it's like it's your guiding force. It's your place of peace. The pain in your heart is your place of peace, which sounds backwards, but if you get it, then you get it. And it's your message, because I'm understanding the vibration, but that won't resonate for everyone. And this is why you work differently. Ooh, yeah, what everyone else tips down the drain and washes away, you soak up and you alchemize it. Interesting. Yeah, it's like you're like the pain warrior. Does that make sense? Yeah, infinity. You're like the pain warrior. You soak up all of that, like all the bad juju and all the bad juice. You're like, yes, like let me drink it. And you might have done this at some point in your journey, and that's a confirmation. And I'm laughing because I can resonate with that. There's something in you seeking out the rawest bits of life and you eat it. Yeah, and you take it and you alchemize it and then you send it out back as pure light. Wow. And that's not for all. Yeah, but your happy ending, I'm hearing your happy ending is here. You just don't have the eyes to see it yet. There's something already here. You just can't see it. And for some, it might take travel for you to be able to see what you already have. Yeah. And for some, you are going to seek far off lands. Like you need to go away in order to come back. Yeah, so that you can come back clean, pure, without the energy of others washing on you, causing this mental anguish. And for some, this has been highlighted under this super moon that we have at the moment. It's like you now understand what brings you true pain. And you get to walk away. Yeah, so that you can just be happy. Everyone deserves to be happy. It doesn't matter what makes you happy. You deserve what makes you happy. But we shouldn't hold on to things too tightly. And I think this might be Pentacles. Like, it's okay if money makes you happy, but it's when that is the only source of happiness, then something is out of alignment. And that's why you're sat in apathy, for whoever this message resonates for. Yeah, the abandonment wound is so strong that you can't see that you're free. And this is what you need to understand. And for some, you've already been given your key. So use it. Use your key. Yeah, you have to look at your shadow right now. And looking at your shadow, I think you're going to be surprised at what you see now. Justice is in your shadow. Wow, like you can't write it. You can't write it. Justice is in your shadow. You have to go back into the shadow self. I'm being drawn to the selenite here. Like I wanted to literally hold on to it. So yeah, like I don't know, armor up, gear up, like put on your armor of God, like whatever you want to call it, like whatever you need. Like don't let go of that thing that makes you feel safe, but you have to go and dive in and visit your shadow again. I'm hearing it's time. It's time, it's time, it's time. You have to go in again. Wow. Yeah, it's so powerful and potent. Like the energy that I'm feeling right now is just beyond anything. Wow, because it is love and I'm feeling it in like my higher heart chakra space. It is love. Whatever you're feeling right now, even in the pain, it is love. And it's allowed to be that. For someone, like, your pain is your love, and that's okay. And perhaps people think, like, I think a lot of people don't understand. Most people that are here, they just don't, they don't get it. They don't get you, and that's okay. They don't need to, because you give them what they need anyway. And I think it is that confusion. And I think this perhaps confused you, because you thought, like, I'm making the most amount of sense, and you're just dropping all of these coins, like, out, literally out of the back of you, for people to discover. And it's like, in time they're gonna know, and maybe this is going to be lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of times they're going to understand what you meant. But it's like you're a time traveler, like, you've come back here now to drop these bombs so that you could live in your future self. Wow, okay, that's so profound. So that you could live in the future time in ease for yourself. You've hacked your own Akashic records. You've hacked your own Akashic records, and you're allowed this key because you knew, they knew that you were going to handle it with grace. So you have gone back in time to align so that you could have your future here now in the highest vibration for you. And this is open to everyone, but you have to go through a lot in order to be able to get this key. And you have done it. You took your key from a space that you never thought you'd have to find it. The place that you thought was home and safety was actually the cause of your true pain. And you took the key, and now you're free. Now you're absolutely free. Yeah. And you get to share your cup of love with those that understand you, that see you, that can appreciate you. So set yourself free. That feels such a strong message. Set yourself free. The Pleiades double mission channeling, uplifting humanity. And for some of you, this is what's in your heart. All you want to do is uplift people. So trust in that energy. In a temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. And for some, this is what you need to do right now. Be naked and vulnerable with you. And, you know, perhaps this is mirror work. Perhaps this is literally laying naked and speaking to yourself, to God, to source, to everything. I feel like there's something in you laying down bare right now. And letting that come towards you. That energy come towards you. Yeah, that feels very powerful. And like a ritual all in itself. And seeing like this lost little soul here. And perhaps you feel like this lost little soul, you know, seek the stars, they have answers for you. Protection, yeah, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. And for some of you, keep cutting the cords, because it's like it's going to send you into your Shambhala. I'm seeing this as Shambhala, the space of safety for you. Keep cutting the cords in order to be set free. And that's okay. You know, cut away anything that is toxic to you right now. And you're allowed to say that something feels toxic to you. I don't know why that is coming through, but for someone, you know, if something doesn't make you feel safe, that's okay. And that has to be your truth. So sit in your truth. Don't let anyone make you waver from that. But I'm feeling called to call it here today, everyone. But I'm being really drawn to this, you know, the cup of the heart. Drink your own energy. For whoever this resonates with, ask for your hands to be filled up with the love that is within you, and drink your own cup of energy, your own cup of love, your own cup of light. Because, and you might need to drink your tears. That feels like a very strong understanding for someone. And I realized I did this the other night without realizing what I was doing. You need to taste your own tears. Yeah, it's like the golden elixir for you. This felt very profound in energy, so I hope that it has come through in that way, in that sense. And I just saw something manifest here in like my left eye, something different. Something different is coming towards some, because you are healing this abandonment wound, and this is what you needed to in order to be able to reach this nirvana. Wow. Yeah, nirvana, that seems significant. But I'm going to leave it here. There will be more, everyone, in this strain of energy, I think, because it's just so big, and I think it resonates with everyone in a very different way. But trust in this energy and grab some selenite wands. Grab what you need to cut the cords in order to be free. But that's all for today. Take care.